Hello guys, welcome in today's crypto technical analysis. As usual, we're going to discuss the BTC price action. Bear in your mind some of the levels are changed. We're going to talk about those levels in a minute. Before we start, if you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. If we're going to recap from the previous video, on the last video, I was expecting that the price action to come all the way down to support at around $62,000. However, I didn't give too much weight all the way up to this level of $60,000. And as soon as we made a video that we saw a heavy dump in the market and quick recovery, V-shaped recovery under a lower time frame. So at the moment, as you can see, we keep printing a lower high structure, and we've got the levels, the resistance levels that we need to break in order to go towards the $65,000 and $70,000. So at the moment that the BTC, that, as I said, it was less likely scenario from the last episode, and right at this moment we're at around $60,000. We'll be starting multiple time frame analysis from the daily time frame. As I said in the previous videos, that as long as we're going to be above $51,500, ideally $52,000, then highly likely under lower time frame, as soon as we get a confirmation that the price action that we see $68,000. So at the moment we're just below the daily support, and we may see a bit lower levels in the coming hours. So we had two entry levels under a daily time frame. As soon as we held the support number 4, after we dumped right from the $60,000, and support number 4, it held as soon as we managed to break under lower time frame $30,000 and $31,000. We had first buy signal. The next buy signal on the daily time frame came at around $40,000 and $41,000. On the daily time frame, if you calculate that, we had two entry levels, and BTC pumped all the way up to 120% spot profit. With the current price action, it is up by nearly 100% profit. However, from the second entry, from 41,000, 40,000 level, BTC gave us another over 60% spot profit. With the current price action, nearly 50% spot profit. And if you're doing a leverage, you did the maths for yourself. The current condition of a daily time frame is heavily under the bull's control. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. If we analyze the 4-hour time frame, at the moment we're holding the $60,000 level. However, I'm expecting in the 12 to 24 hours to hold the $60,000. Otherwise, if we cannot hold it, then highly likely the price action to come all the way up to $59,000. At the moment, we've got a resistance right at around 61,500 all the way up to 62,000 levels. So the current condition of 4-hour time frame is slightly different. As I said in the recent videos, and if you follow me for some time, we get this type of scenarios very rarely, that we get mixed signals from mid time frame and lower time frame. When you get mixed signals, that makes the situation slightly harder to analyze the market. So at the moment, 4-hour time frame, we kind of went to the bullish territory. However, as I said in the last video, we're not fully confirmed, and then as a result that you saw, we came right back to the $60,000. So at the moment, 4-hour time frame is slightly under the bear's control. However, bear in your mind, first buy signal on the 4-hour time frame came at around $43,000 and $44,000. If you're a conservative trader, as soon as we broke with this huge green candle, high probability setup came at around $47,000. So since then, 4-hour went all the way up to $67,000, and it went to the bull's control. However, after this consolidation, we still in a range. We do not have an exit signal yet. From the initial entry at around $43,000, 4-hour time frame gave over 50% spot profit, and 10 times leverage, 500%, 5 times 250% profit. However, with the current price action, we're already up by 40% profit. As I said, high probability setup came at around $47,000, and 4-hour time frame gave 40% up to, with the current price action, nearly 30% spot profit. In order to be fully bullish on the 4-hour time frame, we have to break, either clean breakout, claim it as a support, this $61,560, ideally $2,000, and then if we're going to see that this level is going to hold, then 4-hour time frame will move under the bull's control. However, in the coming 24 to 72 hours, if we're going to lose this level, then 4-hour will be under the bear's control, and the first level that we need to notch is going to be this higher time frame support, which is $59,000. Before we move on to lower time frames, if you want to learn all these technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available, where I'm going to teach you how to become a profitable trader in the market. It only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all, and during the course, you will learn day trading, i.e. scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. 2-hour time frame. On the 2-hour time frame, we had a similar profit and similar entry levels, same as a 4-hour time frame. I'm not going to repeat those levels. And if we're going to analyze the 2-hour time frame, as soon as we broke the upper line of this resistance, which is $62,500, $62,000, 2-hour entered into the consolidation. So at the moment, 2-hour is consolidating in this box. However, as long as we're going to be below this resistance in the coming 24 to 48 hours, 2-hour will be under the bear's control. However, clean breakout of this support will lead that the 2-hour will move towards the under the bear's control. But breaking either clean breakout or with a pullback of this level, $62,000, 2-hour will give us a bullish signal. 1-hour time frame. Before 1-hour time frame, I want to draw your attention to this chart that I shared in the last 2 weeks, and from the lunar that we had. As you can see, we held the last line of defense. After that, I provided this chart and the support level. As soon as we entered from the support level, we reached to the target one, we tested the support, and then we reached to the target price. The lunar provided over 30% spot profit. Recently, I shared this TRX chart as well, and we've got the last level of support that you can see around 10 cents. That's the last line of defense, and I'm expecting all the way up to, in the short term, that the price action to go up to 12 cents. For the old setups and market and instant updates, you can follow me via Twitter at the Magnate. So as you can see in the last couple of videos that I'm not watching closely the 1-hour time frame, because the reason is, as you can see, we did pump, it was a bullish, and then again we moved under the consolidation. We tried to go up, however we failed, and at the moment 1-hour time frame is heavily under the bear's control. In order to be bullish under 1-hour, 2-hour as well as 4-hour time frames, we have to break and stay above $62,000. Otherwise, the 1-hour time frame, as I said, is heavily under the bear's control. And then if we're going to lose the level of this support, then highly likely the price action will come all the way up to, in the first place, 59,000, which is a high time frame resistance, which is a high time frame support. Also, we've got a confluence that, as you can see, around these areas, 61,500, 62,000 is extremely important, that confluence with our point of control level. At the same time, we've got a VWAP around right lower line of this resistance that comes around 61,500, 62,000 levels. At the same time, we've got another confluence that 0.382 are located right below this resistance line. So in the end of the day, the conclusion, as long as we're going to be stay above this level, highly likely the price action should go to test 0.382, which is a mirror image of 618. And then maybe because of the lower time frames doesn't look good, we may see that the price action to come all the way to visit the 618. And then after that, as long as we're going to hold this levels, which I'm expecting to hold, and then we see further consolidation and we will go towards the upside. These are the levels. Play level to level and enjoy your weekend. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.